Why do they recommend 8 glasses of water daily? Only those who understand the logic behind it bother. Knowledge can as easily save your life as ignorance can easily kill you. We are conditioned to think that what costs nothing can have little value to us. Water is one of those things. But many would not imagine how plain water can cure disease. People have spent fortunes on various conditions when the solution is just under their noses. Pure plain water will cure and protect you from the following ailments. 1. Back pain. 2. Respiratory problems like bronchitis, chest congestion, coughing and blocked nose. 3. Asthma and allergies. 4. Abdominal pain and ulcers. 5. Joint pains and arthritis. 6. Excess cholesterol. 7. Migraines. 8. Diabetes. 9. Varicose veins. 10. Weight problem. 11. Chest pain. Angina. If you want to try hydration, it is important you watch this video up to the end. Otherwise don't try it without knowing the dangers involved. The body is 75% water with the brain being 85% water. When it is chronically dehydrated, it adapts a physiological mechanism to deal with the problem. To the dehydrated person, this mechanism may appear as one of the above conditions. The major problem is that most people have lost the sensation of thirst. Many even confuse it with hunger. Let's see the rationale behind dehydration and disease. 1. Stomach and abdominal pains. The mucus lining consists of 98% water and 2% the scaffolding that holds the water. The mucus protects the stomach walls from acid attack. Still, there are chances that some acid may leak past the mucus lining. In case this happens, the acid would be neutralized by sodium bicarbonate produced by the cells below the mucus layer. The reaction between the two produces salt and chlorine. Normally, consumption of proteins is followed by secretion of large amounts of hydrochloric acid. If the body is dehydrated, this acid will continue leaking to the stomach lining. Thus large amounts of salt are produced, leading to salt deposits in this layer. This changes the water holding properties of the scaffolding. The salt deposits erode the stomach lining, enabling the hydrochloric acid to penetrate the wall, thus causing irritation or pain. If the body is well hydrated by regular intake of water, the salt deposits are washed away before they have time to accumulate. Water is therefore, not drugs, the best acid barrier to the stomach wall. It is not advisable to quench your thirsty with beverages, as most of these have diuretic effect. Instead of hydrating the body, they draw water from the body to bring down their concentration. So no beverage is a substitute for pure water. In a nutshell, your stomach lining is protected from the ravages of hydrochloric acid by water. Let me mention at this point that in your process of hydration, moderate salt intake is essential to maintain the volume of water that is held outside the cells and in the bloodstream. Asthma, bronchitis, and allergy. Lack of water leads to high concentration of blood. This triggers the production of excess chemical histamine, which regulates the bronchial muscle contraction. Excessive histamine will cause the bronchioles to constrict, thus restricting air passage. This is a defense mechanism to prevent loss of water during dehydration. The body will also produce excess mucus to protect the air passages from drying up. The bronchial constriction accompanied by heavy mucus will certainly cause serious respiratory problems accompanied with wheezing. It is the histamine that causes allergy in response to allergens. Increasing water intake will bring the blood down to its normal concentration and eliminate any respiratory problem, including allergies. Antihistamine prescribed for respiratory problems is supposed to suppress the production of histamine. Low back pain. Dehydration causes low back pain. Water acts as a lubricant of your vertebrae joints, and the water stored in the disc core has hydraulic properties that support 75% of the upper body weight, while the fibrous material around the disc supports the rest of the weight. This problem could be solved by adequate water intake complemented by the right exercises. Joint pains. Water acts as a lubricating agent in all joints. It also acts as a shock absorber of the force produced by muscle action on the joints. Dehydration will therefore damage your joints due to lack of lubrication. This is the cause of most joint pains. During hydration, the joints must be exercised to enable circulation in the area. High cholesterol. When the body is dehydrated, there is a constant osmotic process drawing water from body cells into blood circulation. What would you do if animals are feeding on the vegetables in your garden? Yes, you fence the garden to keep the animals away. This is what happens when your body is dehydrated. The body produces excess cholesterol to deposit it around the cell membrane to make the cells impervious to water and stop them from losing water to the bloodstream. Increased water intake would stop this survival mechanism of the cells and bring down the level of cholesterol. Well-hydrated body complemented with exercise would solve the cholesterol problem without worrying about what you are eating. Weight problem. When the body is suffering from chronic dehydration, thirst sensation is interpreted as hunger, and therefore instead of drinking water, the dehydrated person goes for food. Others prefer sugary beverages instead of pure water to quench their thirst. These worsen the overweight problem. To lose weight, it's important to be able to tell whether the body needs food or water. It is therefore advisable to take 1 or 2 glasses of water before eating your meal. This has 2 advantages. Firstly, you are likely to eat less food after taking water. Secondly, the body cells will not need to give up their water for digestion, since there would be enough water in the stomach for that purpose. Hydrating your body should be your first step to weight loss. Diabetes, varicose veins, headaches and chest pain are problems that could also be significantly reduced by increased water intake. Since the histamine defense mechanism is as a result of long-established dehydration, you won't expect your problem to disappear overnight. But after a week of hydration, significant changes will be evident. Serious warning. Don't give your body a shock. If you have been taking little water for a long time, don't go at it all at once. Your body must have accumulated a lot of toxins. The body will start releasing these toxins into the bloodstream to be flushed out 48 to 72 hours after starting your hydration. This is likely to make you sick with nausea and dizziness. It may also cause diarrhea. The more water you take, the more toxins will be released. It can even be fatal if a lot of toxins are released at once. So go slowly, not necessarily aiming at 2 liters per day. Maybe a maximum of 4 to 6 glasses would be fine for you. Your body will certainly tell you where to stop. You should also mind your daily schedule, knowing increased water intake means more frequent visits to the loo. In case you suffer from any of the above effects, just let them pass and continue with your hydration. If tire condition persists after 2 weeks, especially any kind of pain, it would be time to consult a physician, for you can't rule out the possibility of a tumor. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more tips on health and self-improvement.